tutorial, I will be working with this wood effect. I saw this mat and I decided to get it. I will post the link in the comment box below for those who are interested in getting it. I actually like the quality of it and I am going to show you how it works. I am also posting the whole cake finish so you can see how it looks in a finished cake. And the flowers are part of my member section in the website. Now, if you like this type of tutorial, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and press a like button. It helps my channel move around. Now, let's get started with the tutorial. I am starting with some fondant and I am coloring it in a very light blue. I am using royal blue and this one is from Chef Master Company. I usually add some shortening to my hands or my gloves, and you want to knead this really well until the color is completely mixed. When adding colors, I usually go slowly. A little dot goes a long way. So if you want a darker color, you keep adding color. It really depends how dark you want the color of your fondant. Once you have the color completely mixed, you want to roll this with a rolling pin. Since I am gonna be using this for the size of the cake, all you need is the height of the cake. My cake is around 4 inches in height, which is the standard in the industry, although lately that standard has gone up to 5 sometimes. So it really depends on what you're doing with your cakes. So this one, I am cutting as tall, probably around 5 to 6 inches in height. So I make sure that I have enough to cut and have the height of the cake too. I also pass this through my pasta machine in the number 1 setting just to make sure it's even all around. So if you have a pasta machine, it's a great tool. Once I have this piece ready, I make sure that I press my mat all over the fondant. You can use your hands, you can use a rolling pin, you can use whatever you want, but make sure it's pressed evenly all the way around. Now I'm going to be showing what can happen if you don't press evenly. If you press with your fingers or with the rolling pin in an area too hard, you will get waves and you don't want that. So make sure that you're pressing evenly. You can even use a fondant smoother or whatever. It will help you make sure that the mat imprints perfectly. If you still have the waves, as you can see, do not move the mat completely. As you can see, I'm just lifting to check because if not, you will have a double imprint, and just smooth it out. And there you go, it's fixed. Now I am ready to cut my wood planks and I will be using this tool. This is a very old tool that maybe some of you already have. It's from the Wilton Company and I am cutting them at 1 1/4 inch in width. If you have any other tool that looks alike, you can use it. There are many tools in the market that actually do the same job. So I have this and this is the one I'm using. When you're rolling with this, you have to make sure that you're rolling as straight as possible because then the grain of the wood is gonna look really weird if you don't go straight. So try and make sure it's as straight as possible. Once you have it cut, you can take the excess fondant away. Now I like to cut the height of the planks after I press the fondant because sometimes when you press, it stretches the fondant and also when you're cutting it, it can change the shape. So I tend to do this once I already press the mat and cut it. After my base is cut straight, I measure the height of the wood plank and I mark it on each side, and then with my rotary cutter, I just cut through the line. This plank is a little bit higher than my cake and I'm not trying to be perfectly even on this one. Like some of the planks can be taller than the other one. It's supposed to be a little messy. And then I play with the edges to make them rough and not even. I will post in the website how I finish the whole look for this cake, but this is how it looks once you start putting the planks on your cakes. As you can see, this is a real easy way to finish a cake. You can do this over buttercream. I'm working on a dummy just for the tutorial, but you can do this easily over buttercream. I think that the mat works really well. Is an A plus for me. It has a nice wood grain, it leaves a good imprint, and it has a great quality. Like I said, I will post the link on the comment box below for those of you who are interested in getting a mat like this. This is not from my website, but is a good mat if you like this type of look. And like I mentioned before, the Plumeria flower is already posted on the website in the member section area. And soon I will be posting how I finish the wood so you can show the grain a little bit more. Go to my website. I will post the link below so you can go visit. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Visit me in Facebook, Instagram, and until next time, ta-ta!